Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ajulam here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time of checking out my channel, please do subscribe and tap on the bell notification so that you get to know anytime I put up a new video. So today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a reception party dress for a little girl. So if you're interested, let's move down to work. Things I'll be using for this gown. This is the zip. This is an African print. This is the organza, and this is my lining and my satin. Okay, this gown, I'm going to make this gown for an 8-year-old girl. Alright, so we'll start from the upper part. So here I have 1 yard of an African print. This I'll be cutting out the peplum from this one. Okay, so for the peplum, I'll be using 4 inches here. To see more why I'm using 4 inches, you can check out my video that says Best DIY Designer Frock for Kids, and you'll get to know why I decided to use 4 inches. Okay, so I'll use 4, I'll mark out 4 inches from here. I'll do that all around. This 4 inches, my seam allowance is included as well. So now for this peplum, I would like the length to be 7 inches. So I'll mark out 7 inches, but I'll make it 8 inches, 1 inch for seam allowance. So I'll just mark out 8 here. So this is it, I'll just cut it out. So this is it, I'll just open it up here. Now let me cut the upper part. This is 12.5 inch. I'll be making it 13.5. 1 inch is for seam allowance, so I'll mark out 13.5. Connect it to a strip now. So now the shoulder is 12 inches, so half of that is 6 inches. I'll just put in the 6 inches here. This is 6 inches. I'll come down by ½ inch. That is the shoulder slope here. Okay, so for the neck bit, I'll be making it 2 3/4. So this is 2 3/4 here, and I'll connect it to this point. Okay. Now the armhole is 6 inches. Okay. So this is 6 inches here. Put in the shoulder measurement, which is 6 here as well. Okay, then I'll connect it to this point. If you've been watching my videos, you should be familiar with this by now. Okay, so this is the chest line now. Okay, so for the neck depth, I'll be using 3 inches. So this is 3 inches here, and I'll connect it. I'll check what I have here. Here is 6. Half of 6 is 3. Okay, so I'll come in by 3/4 inch, which is here. Okay, so now here I will now put in the chest measurement, which is 28. 28 divided by 4 is 7. So this is 7 here, plus 1 inch, sorry, plus half inch for that, and 1 inch for seam allowance. Okay, so I will now connect it. Okay, so this is it. Now I'll put in the waist measurement, which is 26 divided by 4 is measurement, which is 26. 26 divided by 4 is 6.5. So this is 6.5 here, plus half inch for that, and 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I'll connect it. Okay, so I'll cut it out before cutting this area, because this dress I want to make it a mono strap or a one shoulder dress. Okay, so let me cut it out first. So now I'll open it up. Okay, now you can decide which area you want it. Either you want your mono strap this way or the other way. Okay, so now I'll be using my French curve and connect it to this point here. Okay, for me, all right, that's how I want it. Okay, so I'll just connect it to the armhole area. So this is it. I've connected it. Okay, so I will just cut it out like this. Right, so this is what we have. So for the back, I will cut it out like this as well. The only difference is that I'll be adding my zipper allowance. So let me just do that quickly. So for the back, all you have to do is just to carry this front and place on top of your fabric like this. Then you leave 1 inch like I did here for the zipper allowance, and I'll just cut it like that. But before cutting, I will advise you fold like this so that the front will be facing the front, so that you don't do mistake. Okay, so this is it. I'll now add in the 1 inch here, then I'll trace it out. So this is the 1 inch here. So this is the back, one side of the back with the zipper allowance included. Okay, so let me cut out this other parts. So for the other side, remember that I said you should make sure that the front is facing the front so that there will be no mistake. Okay, so this is where I'll be adding my 1 inch for the zipper. Okay, this is the 1 inch here, right? So I'll just trace it, use my chalk and mark it there, then I'll cut. Let me just do that. So now I'll open this up, holding this other side. Okay, and I'll now cut it straight. Right, so now we have both. Okay, so this is it. This is the front, this is the back. So I will use my hairstay and iron it on this. Then I'll cut out my lining exactly like this. Okay, let me just do all that quickly before I'll now show you how to cut the down part. And my satin. So I will start with the peplum. I will take this, as you can see, I also use my hairstay on this. So I will take the lining now, I will sew all the way around. Let me just do that quickly. So I've finished sewing the peplum, as you can see. So the next thing to do now is I'll take the organza and the satin and use my gather stitch and sew, okay, all the way down. Let me do that. So I have done that, and as you can see, I've done I've gathered it as well. So to see, as you can see, and here I have 27 inches. That is what I really need. 1 inch is for my zipper allowance. Okay, to see more on how to gather a dress, you can check out my video on how to make a christening or baptism dress for a little girl, and you will learn more on how to gather a dress. So the next thing now, I will take my peplum and join it with this like this. I'll just sew it all the way around before I start up with the upper part. Let me just do that quickly. So this is how it looks after joining it. Okay, so I'll notch the center here. So I will now take the upper part. This is the upper part here, and I will join the shoulders first. I'll just join the shoulders. Let me just do that quickly. Okay, as you can see, I've joined the shoulder together. So now I'll place it the front side facing each other like this. Then I'll sew from here, leaving 1 inch for my zipper allowance. Remember, we added 1 inch here for zipper allowance. So I'll just sew from there all the way down. I'll close this armhole as well. Then I'll also leave the 1 inch for zipper and sew all the way down here. So let me just do that quickly. So this is what I have after joining the neck and the armhole. So now I'm going to mark out the darts. I'll just fold this, the center. This is the center. So I'll be using 9 inches from the nape here. From here I'll use 9. This is 9 here, and I'll be using 3¼ here. So I'll mark it all the way down and I'll sew it. I'll do that as well for the back. Let me just do all quickly. So after putting the dart, I'll now close the dress. Okay, I'll mark it on this back side. The chest is 28 inches, so 28 divided by 2 is 14. So I'll mark out the 14 from here. This is 14. The waist is 26, which is 13 from here. 13. So now I'll just close it up and I will join this down part to it. So let me just do all that after joining it. Okay, so the next thing now, I will cut out my hardness and fix it on my lining. Okay, let me just do that. Joined my hardness on my lining. Okay, so now I'll sew in the crinoline first before I join the lining. So this is the dress here. Okay, so now I'll be joining the crinoline here on the organza. So I'll just take my crinoline. Here I have 6 yards. Okay, and this is it. I will now sew it all the way around. So let me just do that quickly. So as you can see, I've sewn it all around. I sew this on the front part. So now I'm going to take it like this. Then I'll use my pin and hold it all around. Let me just do that. To sew it all the way around first, then I'll give it a good press, then I'll show you how it looks before we continue. So this is it. As you can see, I've ironed it. So now I'll fix in the lining. I'll just open it up. Okay, remember I gave this point here a notch, so I will take my lining, the same place I put a notch, and I will join it together like this here, and I will sew it. After sewing it, I will now turn it over like this. So let me just do that. So after joining it, this is how it looks. Okay, so for this hard net, you can check out my video on how to make a christening or baptism dress for a little girl, and you get to know how I did this. So this is it. Now I'm going to close the back. Okay, so as you can see, I joined them separately. Okay, so here for this crinoline, I'm going to fold in like this. Okay, and I will stitch it here so that this rough edge here will not disturb the baby. So I'll do the same thing on these parts. Okay, so let me just do that, and I will fix in the zip, and I will show you how the dress looks finally. Okay, but before then, I will also add this. This is very simple to do. It's just to, if you like, you can use your gum or you can use your hand needle and just stitch it in all around the neck. Okay, you can just fix it in to add a little fancy to it. So that is it. Let me just close, put the zip and do the final finishing. Then I will use my weaving machine and do the weaving. Then I will show you the final look of the dress. Let me just do all that quickly. This is the final look of the dress. As you can see, it's looking beautiful. Okay, so this is the back. Okay guys, so that is it for today. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on your bell notification so that you get to know anytime I upload. So guys, see you soon.